Hey, welcome. Life has been crazy. Now, it took a while for the app to update on our end because anybody who knows that there be these little situations where what you call it, it doesn't allow you to download it at that point in time because I think too many people download it and then you gotta wait and try again type stuff. So yeah, but so this is like the last bit of our Garp content before the chaos. And yeah, it's been a wonky week. I mean, we do have some Blurple Croc decks in the vault matches. I said decks. It's both, but feel free to comment if y'all want to see more of it. But the Blurple Croc, we're really trying to finalize that one. We're gonna come back with a vengeance. I felt like there was more promise to it, but I felt like it wasn't where it needed to be. So yeah. Anyway, about the week though, the week is kind of nuts. Found out that I might lose my job. It's kind of crazy, but hey, glass half full means I can be more hands-on with the content. I guess I don't know. What else? Then there's I saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and it's a really good movie, but such a lesson learned. Got bit by a bed bug. So anybody out there, be careful watching super popular movies later in the day, because they only clean them seats at night, I think. So yeah, just be careful with that. All right, so we're going up against the Perona, and we always like making sure we have some meta quality matches. I believe Perona is still relevant in the meta, and this is one of the matches we're throwing out there. I guess the debate they had 3 life, so but I feel like the debate being a little bit more greedy. Yeah, I respect it. Okay. We're gonna get the swing. So you do that to encourage that. Nah, I think I view that as a misplay. Because you should have swung first, if anything. You should have yeah, you should just, I don't know, swung first, if anything. But the overall point is you created a situation where you got less value when it could have been more value if you just played the Lucci, then swung, and then put them in a position where they discard cards or take the life. So I would have to view that as a misplay. I mean, granted, VV Theory, really cool channel. He's been doing this like chess thing, where it's like chess terms. So it's probably one of those chess term situations that just happened. So we're just gonna be going board for board, huh? Yeah, I thought the last play, I thought we were setting up for a Brook, but so it caught me off guard, seeing that we didn't go for Brook, went for Lucci. But I was like, okay, well, Lucci is a good target in my personal opinion, and we just gave them the opportunity to utilize their blocker. So, like, in theory, they would have already been, like, you see how they took that life? So in theory, they would have already been at 2 life during this swing. You get it? So that actually makes the match a bit more dramatically different. So being that we're in a good spot because the opponent doesn't really have a developed board at all, we can afford to swing with our blocker. We do have counter power, but at the moment, for them to develop Don, they got rid of the Borsellino. I said develop Don. For them to develop things, they're gonna have to use Don. I put like, I mushed the thoughts together. That's a big swing. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to be more mindful. Okay, we got blockers. We have 10 Dawn, but if we want to make a special... Oh, okay. 2, 4... Yeah, I'm not too sure what type of play is possible right now. Yeah, I'm not too sure what play is possible. Especially, trash not even set up. See, the thing is, we could, in theory, remove the brook, but it seems risky to not make sure we have a blocker or some sorts on the board. But they've been swinging for 8 consistently, which is doing a good job. Okay, it looks like we're going to commit to a removal play. That's what it's looking like. Tough position, I ain't gonna lie. 1 life. Do we leave the brook or do we develop? Okay, so we're putting more pressure on them. Oh, looks like we could have saved the Dawn for our leader. Okay, so now the opponent is in a position where they have to attack board, and since we just created a threat with the Suru, it's like they can go for life, but we got 4 swings. Now, I mean, the educated concept here is that Suru is too weak. You'd have to swing, put 5 Dawn. So, okay, board removal, nice play, and then they can just attack it for 7. Don't matter. They probably didn't have any reasons for the Dawn anyway. We probably can go for game here. I mean, we can attack with the brook. Okay, so we're gonna just play defense and keep it safe. They got 5 cards in hand. So what I was thinking, basically, you could swing big with, it was probably stupid. You could swing big with Brook, take the blocker off the board, and then swing with leader. But that's too many cards in hand. It would have been a really strong down investment. It would have been risky. But I'm sure they have like probably 2 dead cards. Like that's how I feel like they have 2. Oh. Interesting. And then they block, and then we go for lead. Okay, cool. And they took it. They're making me think they have no counter power whatsoever. Either that, or they're about to just play a bunch of blockers. They took like every life. So it's just screaming they have no counter power at this point. That would have been nuts if that Brook play I was thinking about would have worked. They probably forgot about Sabo. Yeah, we could save that. And then they can't use effects. That's it. That's a game. Oh. That's hilarious. But counting the cards in their hand. Hey, we could just be defensive, respectfully. We got 2 blockers. And technically we got a Moria. I wonder why we ain't check Rebecca. Because then Rebecca could have been in the trash, and we could have went for an annoying Rebecca play. Then again, there's no 3 drops worth bringing back, right? Okay. This basically puts them in a similar position. We keep a blocker up. So 8-8. Block. Okay. And this should give us the game. Oh. They dipped real fast. Yeah. That was like pretty telling. They just kept taking their life card. So, all right. We go up against the Rob Lucci. Oh. Advice. If you want to see a popular movie, but don't want to get bit by a bed bug, and it was a movie it was a theater in Manhattan, if that, helps in the idea of I didn't go to like no rinky, no hole in the wall movie theater type stuff. If that matinee, it's probably just better to just see the first showing, and you just know the seats are at least clean. I think they steam clean the seats. So that's the reason why I think it's probably just safer to see the matinee, because at least you're probably the first person to sit in the seat after it's been steamed cleaned. But then again, I only saw that in like one YouTube video. So that could have just been that one YouTube video, and they could have just pretended they do that on regular. I mean, granted, when I say one YouTube video, I'm talking about as in general. I don't know if all theaters clean like that, Feel free to let me know if y'all know. They definitely don't. But man, that sucks though. I was tight. I had to shake my clothes outside, take my shirt off and stuff. Wasn't too happy about that. But the movie was good. It was good. I understood why it made so much money. It was a good movie, right? But the thing with the movie, real quick, let me talk about. It's the fan service. It was A1 fan service. So like it passed Joker, but Joker is just a different thing. And what do you call it? So Joker is a different thing. It's literally like story, right? It's like on that type of time. So if you haven't seen it and you're going into Deadpool thinking like that story is about to be crazy, it's not bad at all. But to me, it's like the fan service that they're doing makes the movie. For me, it's the fan service that's making the movie. But the story wasn't weak. But it makes me feel like I don't know Deadpool enough when I see Ryan Reynolds' portrayal, where he's like so lovey-dovey with his girlfriend. And I do know there is a lovey-dovey side to Deadpool, kinda. Well, he cares about his daughter. There's a comic series where he has a daughter, and he like cares about that daughter of his. He was ready to take out Mistress Death just so his daughter wouldn't die, since he can outlive her. But all in all, it just feels, to me, it felt so out of place that he cared so much for this woman. Nothing wrong with that though. Like, it just caught me off guard. I was like, is this how he's supposed to be? He's supposed to care for a woman this much? But I could be wrong. As I said, I don't know the character enough. Any concept of the character I see is always goofy, and you can't take him serious type stuff. Unless he's threatening to hurt you, then you take him serious. It's funny right now. We're just like, it's a board removal deck versus a board removal deck. And this is the lobbies in play. So you can't say Rob Lucci don't got all the guns out, because he does. I played against my friend using Rob Lucci, right? And it was annoying. I was like, no. The way this deck, like, it was consistently taking things off the board. 2 out of 3 we played. And every game, he took everything off the board, except for the last game, where he could have taken the card off the board during the last turn, but he just went for game instead. And I'm like, this is insane. This is insane. It was literally every turn, anything I played, and I was playing the red purple Luffy. So in your head you think, oh, you start dropping big bodies. Eventually, they're not going to be able to take the stuff off the board. That wasn't true. That wasn't true at all. I was like, oh, put the 10 drop. Okay, -1, -2, -3, -4, minus. I was like, yo, like this is ridiculous. So I ain't gonna lie, like watching these Garp matches and seeing us virtually do the same thing, it actually has me wondering, like, yo, maybe black in general is too strong. Like maybe I get it, black in the beginning was trash, and I get that now we understand meta wise that what do you call it? Discarding cards is like a really heavy cost, because how the style of One Piece is all about resources. So discarding cards is like a really heavy cost. So now that we reached a point where black has a lot of on-play KO potential, man, it's just dangerous. The color is just so dangerous now. Like right now, we already know if he's taking out our Kuzan, he's not discarding the card to take out the Kuzan. Like, you get it? There's a brook in the trash? Oh, okay. This is the disease. What the heck? Literally, Moria, 1 card, 5 characters. And this thing did not get banned. 1 card, 5 characters just happened right now. We got a search out of it and board removal. In the full board of 5. And the reason why, one may say to themselves, oh, but there's a lot of weak characters. Well, the important thing is a blocker is developed. The other factor is a 6K body is developed. And then they're just extra bodies for swings. So 8K swing, 6K swing, leader swing, Don stack. You can easily get like some 6K swings with the little guys. So in theory, you got like about 3 6K swings off rip if you really wanted to push hard for game. 3 6K swings, and then wherever else you want to place the Don, and a 7K from leader, and that's just too much. Like, if we don't find a way to really juice down their board, what literally just happened is they can just have 5 swing on us right now, and it can literally get them the game. Like, they don't know what our hand is. That's in theory. If it was their time to attack, they don't know what our hand is, and they could just like all of a sudden magically just attack us down. I wonder why Span Dime is so bright and everybody else is blacked out. So we can essentially take the 2 big bodies out. So many cards in trash. And then attack okay, so this is where like smart decision has to come in play. You can go for leader swing, and either it forces the blocker, or it forces cards out of hand, or it takes a life, whatever. There's a lot of outcomes to this scenario. And by leaving the characters available, okay, he went for the block, so he's not in a good position. So by leaving the 2 characters up, it's like, oh, if you want to swing with this, 3 Don to each of them, 6 Don just gone. Right? 6 Don just gone. I think I did my math wrong. No? 4, 4, 8. Okay. Anyway, I was thinking of the other turn. Anyway, so that allows you to say to yourself, okay, I'm allowing them to swing with this, which means I'm stopping them from doing some crazy play. that they might potentially have. So that's the benefit of just leaving small characters on the opponent's board. Yeah, we can't afford to take an all-in. There's no rush, but he could just easily play a blocker, and that's not going to be okay for us. Oh no, he's just going for board removal. Goodness. This is insane. Okay, what kind of plays do we have right now? This is insane. I mean, I'm sure Rob Lucci is the choice of choice. Get 2 off the board and attack, and then we're down to 1 life. But then we got blockers. But then they got board removal. This is a match. Oh my god. A very effective play that it's kind of nuts. A very effective play that still hurt. It was like, all right, I'll swing 3 times and remove your board. That was crazy. Yeah, see, now on our end, we know that that's a threat now. Oh, we have enough Dawns because we should have a Brook. Wait. Do we? Okay. We should have a Brook in trash, right? So attach a Dawn. Oh no, we're going for... Oh wait, no, duh. Oh my god, I was thinking as if Rebecca... Yeah, I was thinking as if Rebecca was what you call it? 4 Dawn. Ugh, man, brain farts. Now this is ridiculous. Okay, that comes off the board. We get 2 blockers. One of them can't be KO'd by effects. So we definitely got a blocker. Oh my god. That top deck was so clutch. I would block with Rebecca. She's the only one that could get removed. Please block with Rebecca. Okay. Now, unless you got a Brook, the 6-drop Brook to push it into trash, we don't have to worry about this. We let that one go. Makes sense because we don't need that. Hopefully. I mean, if he ended up developing a blocker, then that would have been the sad story. Okay, wow, what a match. Yo, please give us a sub. Please give us a sub. Garp. Okay, I'll lower them because they're both 8K, but it is what it is because a G. Thanks for watching.